Welcome everybody, this is CP, Cards and Dice, and I'm bringing to you Game 4 of the 1969 World Series. This is in honor of the 50th anniversary of the 69 Miracle Mets World Series win in 5 games. Now this is Game 4 and the Mets are up 2-1. The score in this game, and we join the action in the top of the 8th inning, the score is 5-1 Mets. Don Clendenin hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 7th, and Ron Swoboda hit a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 1st to give the Mets the 5-1 lead. Mike Cuellar is the pitcher for the Orioles, and it's Tom Terrific, or the franchise, pitching for the New York Mets. Leading off the top of the 8th inning is Mark Belanger. He'll be facing, as we said, Tom Seaver. Here's the pitch. We're pulling actual cards from they're not on the screen. They could be, but they're not. Having some. All right, let me pull this up a little bit there, and I'll bring the cards down here. All right, it's going to be a 1-3-5. That's a black 1, so that's towards the back of the book, and that's going to be an event card. This has to do with the ballpark. We're playing at Shea Stadium. It's a grass normal park. So we're going to pull another card, and it's going to give us a 4-5. 4-5 says, is it a small ballpark? No, it is not. Otherwise, it's a fly out to the warning track. Tommy Agee backs up to the track, and he's there. That's out number 1. Next is the pitcher spot. We're going to have a pinch hitter, and it's going to be Dave May. And we're using iScore on an 8-inch pad. We're traveling, so we took the 8-inch with us, left the 10-inch at home. And here's the pitch from Seaver to Dave May. Dave May's a semi-slugger, semi-eager, and semi-whiffer. We're using History Maker Baseball from Play.com. Great little game. So 4-4-5. So in the book, a 4-4-5 asked me if Seaver's a workman. He is not. Is the batter patient? He is not. So it's going to be a ground ball to the first baseman, Clendenin, and he takes that unassisted. So that's 2 away now. In the top of the 8th now, Seaver's allowed but 3 hits so far. And it's going to be the leadoff batter, Don Buford, the left fielder for the Orioles. Pull a card. It's 1-3-4. Is the catcher gold? Well, he's semi-gold, and the decide or die on the other card says yes. So Grody's gold. So 1-3-4 with the gold catcher is a strikeout unless he has a good eye, and he does not. So that's strike 3, inning over. Another easy inning for Tom Terrific. Now we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. It's going to be Grody, Weiss, and Seaver. And we're going to have a new pitcher. It's going to be Eddie Watt. Eddie Watt's coming in to pitch. Going to change him there. Click on the pitcher. Eddie Watt, save, and boom, he's in. All right, so it's a great little system here. It keeps track. Here's your. You keep this open, and you get a standard scorecard that shows you what's been going on here. So just do that. There you go. All right, Jerry Grody, the batter. Here's the pitch from Eddie Watt. He's an ace, star, flash, and control. 1-2-5. Struggler, and then 1-2-5. Patient. Batter is not patient. 1-2-5. Ground ball, unless batter's a whiffer, and he is not. So it's a ground ball, third base. Brooks Robinson makes a nice play, fires to first, and 1 away. Okay, Al Weiss. Let's see where Al Weiss is here. Al Weiss so far today struck out and singled and flied out. It's 1-1-3, ace. He is an ace. Eddie Watt's an ace, so 1-1-3. It's a ground ball to Boog Powell. Boog flips to Watt covering, and that's 2 down. And now it's Tom Terrific. 446. Is the pitcher a star? He is a star. That's a ground ball, second base. Right there is Johnson. And that retires the side, 3 up, 3 down. So Eddie Watt came in and retired the Mets in order. Good job for Eddie Watt. He is the closer for the Orioles. And Tom Seaver is going for a complete game here in the top of the 9th inning. The Mets lead it by a score of 5-1. Game 4 of the 1969 World Series replay. Brought to you by CP Cards and Dice. Paul Blair, center fielder. He's a gold center fielder. Made a terrific catch earlier in the game out in center field. Today, Paul Blair, how's he doing? Paul Blair, he's grounded to first, lined to short, and flied out to center. Here's the pitch from Tom Terrific. 116. Is the pitcher fresh? Well, no, he's way past that. Utility or sad sack? Is the batter utility or sad sack? No, he is. 1-1. He is not. 116 is a single to left. So Blair singles. We're on at first. And next is Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson today struck out, and grounded to short. So he's not had a really good day. 125. Struggler, no. Patient. He's semi-patient. Decided die says he is not. There's no decided die there. So it's a ground ball to third base unless he's a whiffer. He is not a whiffer, and that's going to be a ground ball to Ed Charles, who goes to Weiss at second, back to first in time, double play. So Charles heads the double play in this inning. And there's 2 outs now with Boog Powell. Boog Powell today, he lined out to third, grounded out. He's lined out twice to third. And that's unusual for a lefty batter. Should have been to first, most likely, because I think he was a dead pull hitter. And he grounded out to first as well. All right. Boog Powell against Tommy Seaver. 246. 246. Ask me if Seaver's controlled pitcher. He's semi-controlled. Decided die says he's not. Eager or sad sack. He's neither. So it's going to be a base on balls. So Seaver walks Powell here in the top of the 9th. The Mets are 1 out away from taking a 3-1 lead in the series. Scores 5-1. Seaver's still on the mound. Still had only 4 hits. And it's Brooks Robinson who homered early in the game. Brooks Robinson, let's see, he struck out, then came back in the 4th and drove one into the left field seats. He struck out in the 7th, and now here he is in the 9th inning. Here's the pitch from Seaver, 146. Ask me if Seaver's flash, and he is. And unless Robinson's a good eye, which he is not, it's a strikeout, and the ball game's over. Tom Seaver pitches a complete game, 4-hitter. The line score: Birds, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. The Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base. The MVP for the Mets is going to be co-MVPs Tommy Seaver, pitched the 4-hitter, and the 3-run homer by Ron Swoboda in the 1st inning that gave the Mets the 3-0 lead, and which the lead they never relinquished throughout the game. Tom Seaver was in complete control throughout. I think he had only 1 inning where there was a single and a walk. So that was the only inning I believe that there was a runner at second base. And that's all she wrote for Game 4. So the Mets are reliving history, right? Repeating history by taking a 3-1 lead in the 1969 World Series replay using History Maker Baseball. These are the fast action cards. They're very nice. It's a great game. Let me show you the fast action cards here. Just do a little shuffling. Get them ready for game 5, which is our next game. So I'm going to look that up. And that's going to be it, pretty much. So this is CP Cards and Dice signing off for now. Be back later. A little bit more on the 4th of July, 2019. A little baseball on the 4th of July from CP Cards and Dice. Take care, guys.